Good morning, my name is Steven.
And I'm Jalen.
And welcome aboard to the Disney Dream for day 5, our last and final day of our adventure. Basically 4 side-by-side cruises and this wonderful Marvel Day at Sea cruise. I can't believe it's already coming to an end. It went by so fast.
Yeah,
but we still have one more full day, though we did wake up a little late.
Just a little bit.
Sorry, we were
Let's
a little
just
tired.
say I'm glad that I didn't set an alarm. We missed a couple of trivias and stuff, but I mean, it's okay. There's plenty more trivias today.
And plenty more things to do.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and get out there and see what there is to offer aboard this sea day. Welcome to D Lounge for your Lion King trivia.
Question number 11. Which animal trapped Zazu when Simba and Nala head to the graveyard? C. What is the name of the perch? Pride Rock is the answer. 21. Who composed songs for Lion King? So what we're looking for is Elton John.
Alright, we just finished up with trivia. We got 21 out of 25. Not bad. There's a couple where I was like, oh, I should have known that answer, but I didn't. Like, the wildebeest. I was literally the wildebeest when we did Lion King in high school. I was literally the wildebeest. So, I don't know how I didn't get that answer. But overall, we actually did pretty good. Not disappointed. But now we are going to go grab something to eat while we have a little break.
So as we were walking through the atrium, we saw that it's royal gathering time, meaning that we have princesses such as, oh my gosh, Rapunzel, Belle, Jasmine's behind Donald, and then Cinderella over there. So this one's you have to pre-book, which kind of sucks, but they have 4 photographers all lined up across to take all the pictures of all the princesses and you together, which I think is really cool. Though I think it's a little weird that Belle's taking a picture in front of Donald. That makes a little less sense to me. Welcome to Cabanas For Lunch. Our first lunch experience ever, I think, on board the Dream.
I got some pasta, some braised beef, salmon, french fries, and they had sushi, which I've never seen sushi on Disney before. Nonetheless, in the buffet. I'm so excited about that. Should I try it now? We didn't grab chopsticks. They had chopsticks and soy sauce, but we didn't grab.
Yeah, we're not allowed to have soy sauce.
That was pretty good, not gonna lie. Not the best sushi I've ever had, but not the worst.
And now we're back in the D Lounge after lunch for another trivia.
Trivia! We're
This
gonna
time
do
it's
Disney
tunes.
Tunes trivia. This is Steven's favorite trivia overall. He loves Disney music. He'll listen to it, he has a playlist and everything. So I'm very reliant on him for this one.
So we got 22 out of 30, which is not bad given that there was 15 questions and you had to get 2, the music, song title, and the movie that it's from. So 22 out of 30 is not bad, which is really more like 11 out of 15. Not the greatest score, but it's tough. Listening to piano, and for the amounts that he did, he always made sure he didn't do a part where it wasn't obvious for a lot of the songs. But also some of those songs, it was I don't think I've ever even heard those songs before, so it's tough. There's a lot of Disney songs in the archives.
And it's hard when it's piano because a lot of the times, we use other pieces of the song, like the sound of it and stuff.
Yeah, there was a moment where Jalen thought it was Cruella de Vil.
Multiple times.
Every first time in forever.
4 times we listened to it, and every time I started singing Cruella de Vil.
Because it just sounds so similar. It's just, it's tough. But we actually got that right because I knew it. But anyways, so it was awesome to do piano trivia. It's just a challenge, which makes it more fun, I think.
Yeah, it's way more fun that.
It's a lot more fun than just hearing the regular song because I could probably nail all those songs. And I also like it because we can use the music. It's not copyrighted because if I can't tell what it is, YouTube's computer can't tell what it is.
Mr. Mob on the port side. Thank you.
We got another one. We could actually see the tiny little raft that is out there on our port side.
just to let you know that we have assisted in rescuing 12 individuals that were in distress. We have assisted in bringing them on board and all seem to be in good condition. The U.S. Coast Guard cutter Pablo Villain is on their way to meet us and to assist further. So we thank you for your understanding during this time and ask that you please continue to enjoy your day here on board. Thank you so much.
So we have come back to the room, and wow, that was a really crazy incident that we just witnessed.
So I'm not sure if you guys even care about this. So basically we spotted a raft out in the ocean and they made the call of Mr. Mop. As soon as we heard that call, we were like, again? Because in case you didn't know, this happened 2 days ago on our way to Cozumel, probably around the exact same area. The whole team like started running. Some people were like coming down the ladder and coming from all different directions. And they got the lifeboat ready, got into their suits like really fast. People were like running. It was kind of crazy. And they jump in the boat and wait for orders. And we could see the raft was like rowing towards us. That's how close they were, was we could actually see them. So they dropped the boat, went out, communicated with them, and then tied the raft to the boat and brought them in and boarded right on the side of the ship.
We're heading over to meet up with a Coast Guard
Yes,
vessel right now.
That's right.
And we're here looking at the map, and you can see we're aiming for Miami, which we don't want to go to, but our direction has definitely changed straight upwards towards Key West, which I was figuring that we probably won't take them all the way back to Miami. We'd probably go to the nearest Coast Guard station, but I guess they're meeting up with the ship. So I guess there's more to come on that story, so we'll see.
So hopefully we kind of stay in the loop. We're going to keep an eye out. When we do hear an update, or we'll go continuously check, and we will keep you in the loop, because I don't know if you care or not, but this is kind of a cool and neat event that's happening.
The conclusion is that we met up with the U.S. Coast Guard, and we have offloaded the refugees onto their ship or boat. I don't know. Is it small enough to be? Is it big enough to be a ship, or is it small enough to be a boat? Not really sure. Either way, but that's the conclusion. So even though we took it on board, U.S. Coast Guard is taking over from here. So we'll be resuming course, I'm sure, soon. Been a little bit since we've actually vlogged anything. So since the whole incident that happened earlier, which really made us be really grateful for the fact that we've been able to do so many cruises in the last year and a half. So really blessed on that. Other than that whole contemplation part of our day, we had done a little bit of, no, not really. We haven't really been doing many activities. There wasn't really anything
going on. I noticed that all the activities were like first thing this morning, like while we were still sleeping. And then this afternoon and evening has been pretty
definitely lightened up, yeah. So we kind of met people, talked with them, we made new friends, which is always the biggest thing about cruising, is there's so many people aboard. It's hard to not make a new friend, and we haven't really been doing that, so it was nice to hang out with people and talk to them. Yeah, so we hung out
for like probably an hour and just talked to some new friends, and we did do one little...
They did a story behind the building of the dream, which is really cool. We didn't really record anything at all from it.
It was kind of just like a video presentation. And a presentation.
So there really wasn't much to show you.
But it was really cool. I highly recommend checking it out if you are on board. It was held in the 687 pub. Which
the one thing we did learn is that it was Hull 687 was the name, because it's bad luck to call a ship that has not reached sailing that cannot sail yet, to call it by name.
So they call it by the number.
They call it by the number. So 687 was the whole number, and that's what the dream used to be known as.
So the pub is named after that, and then it has all of the like pictures of it being built all around. I never really noticed it until he pointed it out.
But now we're going to go take photos really quickly for the last night, because we do have a photo package, and it's definitely worth it to make it worth it. And then also we're going to go catch Beauty and the Beast, which we can't record either.
I'm so excited
But we'll talk about it once we're done.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get going. Welcome to Walt Disney Theater. It's still a lame theater where we can't record it, but Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Talk about it when we get out.
Yes.
Beauty and the Beast,
Here, yes,
and we came back to our cabin.
We'll talk to you about Beauty and the Beast, but there's something on our cabin, something that looks awfully familiar. I mean, we've never had one before. Aww.
From Enrique and
Raya.
Raya. Wow.
You don't have this one?
It's 2023.
And it's the dream, like specific. And Castaway? Wow.
That actually makes me happy. It's probably a photo that they actually took. Yeah, so thank you so much to them.
Wow, thank you guys. If you're watching this, oh, you didn't see that. Thank you guys. You guys were amazing photographers.
I wish we had more time to actually take more photos of you.
I
There's
know.
just so many
There were
photographers
so
on board.
many photographers.
But that's also a good thing. So that means they're not overworked like heck. But
Yes.
also like
But also,
that means that we can't get close.
yeah,
with
because
multiple
then we don't get to
photographers.
see them all the time.
Yeah.
But still, this is so special to us. Thank you so much. And all of the photos that we got, because we were looking at them on the screen, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, there were tears running down my face. Okay, not a pack.
Okay, so we lied. We actually want to talk about Beauty and the Beast right now,
Oh,
which
yes.
I will say is almost there, but not quite my favorite performance that I've seen at all. Disney Dreams is still my favorite, but
No.
yes.
No. Oh my god.
But Beauty and the Beast was spectacular. I'd say it's probably number 2 on the entire cruise line fleet.
How?
What do you mean how?
Oh my god. It was so good. I mean, I get that Dreams is better because it's an original, but I have never seen a Broadway caliber production done like this.
Yes, it is totally worth seeing Beauty and the Beast. I know we talked to a few others that were like not sure if they wanted to see it. I hope they ended up deciding to do so because
Do
that
not miss
is
this.
the best show on the Dream for
They
by
run,
far.
They run 3 of these for a reason.
Yeah, they run 3 shows. They ran a
They had
matinee
a
earlier
matinee.
today, but we didn't go to the matinee. We went to our regular theater performance time at 6.
Yes.
And were we blown away? We should have gone to the earlier one.
I'm not going to, but I wish I could just skip dinner and go to the next one.
Yes.
Or yeah, I wish we could have done the earlier one and the later one because it was that good, and there were so many details that like we missed because just from where we're sitting, or just so much going on.
Yes, it had some of the best effects going on, especially for like the Beast transformation at the beginning.
Oh my god,
That
yeah, the
was
beginning
the
part.
best. Or even at the
Oh my
end
God.
when he
And the-
transforms. Sorry, didn't
Both
mean to spoil
of
it.
no.
I hope you've already seen Beauty and the Beast before.
Oh my gosh.
You know, theatrically in the movie, but
the way that they did both of them is out of this world. I swear I've never seen something like that, especially in the beginning.
yes. Oh my gosh. All of it. The entire show was phenomenal. The
Yes.
cast, of course, on board was phenomenal. All 3 performances.
Oh, yeah.
Believe, Golden Mickey's, and even Beauty and the Beast were
That,
all
like,
great.
Their
They
voices were spectacular,
good,
and they're
yes.
such good actors. There was actually a moment, well, there's a couple moments, but like where I blinked and I was like, oh my god, I'm not watching a movie. Like, I kind of forgot that it was live theater because it was so good and they casted the characters so well.
I am a little sad to say that we cannot record it, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate. But it also does allow us to fully
To watch
enjoy
it.
it because a lot of shows when we're watching them, it's kind of work because we have to make sure that we try to get the
To
best
record
angles
them.
to share with you on other ships. But on this ship, we got to fully enjoy it. But if you are interested, I do know that Disney Cruise Line has actually posted this theatrical performance
Really?
online for you to watch on YouTube, officially through them. We're not going to link it to them because we don't work with Disney Cruise Line or anything, but I know if you want to see it and
You
get
can
an
find
idea
it.
of what it's like, or relive the memory of it,
I'm
feel
gonna watch
free
it
to
so
check it
many
out on
times.
YouTube. I have refrained from watching on YouTube because I knew that I wanted to see it in person, so I am so glad that I saw it in person, and yes, we will
Oh my
watch it
God.
multiple times when we get home, just to relive that moment. So anywho, we got to get packing because it is the last night, which is unfortunate. So we'll catch you back when we head on over to dinner. One last beautiful night at Royal Palace. Oh, it's okay. We have a lot of time in dinner. Tonight is a weird menu. We're back in Royal Court. We're back in Royal Palace, but instead of doing the second rotation, we're doing a different menu. It's the farewell menu.
It's kind of just an extra menu they have in case they have like one too many nights.
So the weird menu that we have tonight is the Till We Meet Again. I really don't understand why we didn't get like the pirate menu last night and then the last menu for Enchanted today. So we get the Till We Meet Again. And for the appetizer we had tuna sashimi with a crust of sesame seeds. I'm sure there's a better organization of those words, but I said it
Sesame
that way.
crusted.
We're gonna try one. Just have it plain. or with soy sauce. Now, I like that a lot. You can't go wrong with fresh ahi tuna, or just tuna in general. I don't know if it's ahi, I don't care. It's just good.
I got my main entree. It was the garlic marinated shrimp. I didn't realize it came with spaghetti. Maybe it said it on the menu, maybe it didn't. I honestly have no clue, but it looks pretty good.
Oh, I guess we should mention, Dory decided to do dinner in Palo tonight. She gets 3 Palo as a platinum. We always have a hard time saying goodbye to the main dining room, so we are still here.
Yeah, because the free dinner's for everyone in the stateroom, so we could have gone, but we didn't. So, can I just eat my shrimp? That is so good. That shrimp is so flavorful. I love it.
I've got the chicken schnitzel, which I love fried chicken, especially when it's breaded. I guess that's the only way to have fried chicken.
I was like, what?
Okay, other than the fact that it's a little under-seasoned, it's really good. The crunch is fantastic, it's not too dry, and it's still fried. What a good last way to say Cya Real Soon, honestly. Or, I guess, till we meet again. So tonight we have the chocolate cake, which is our favorite dessert aboard all of the Disney ships. I'm glad that we got it. Good way to end off the cruise. Our last bites get to be chocolate cake. Can it really go wrong? That's what I've been looking for all 5 nights. Finally, it's here. So good. If you love chocolate and you have allergies, perfect for you. Unless you're allergic to chocolate, in which case, stay away.
Finished with our final dinner. It was really good. I really liked the tuna because I had the sesame crusted tuna as well. It was really good. And of course, chocolate cake for dessert. You can never go wrong with chocolate. Dinner was a success. We said bye to our servers for the last time because I doubt we'll make it to breakfast tomorrow.
We're gonna try, but we'll see.
We're gonna try, but we'll see. We'll let you know.
You'll see it in the morning because we're gonna combine this video with tomorrow.
Of course, as we always do. Tonight is our very last night aboard a ship. Tomorrow night, I'll be sleeping in my own bed. So weird. Haven't done that in a while. Yes, and I'm sad. You'd think that like, oh my god, that many cruises, you must be excited to go home. Part of me is, but most of me is not. I just want to stay. I really don't want to leave.
We have one more evening show, which is Cya Real Soon.
Yes, which we will be going to, no matter what Steven says.
And we have to pack though really quickly, so 10 minutes of packing because we got to get our luggage out. Witness the Cya Real Soon show.
That was so good. I am so sad that we missed out on it on the last 4 sailings because of COVID. This was spectacular. I don't know. It was really cool because they introduce out all the characters
For one last time.
for one last time.
They give you 20 minutes to take photos.
Yep, and then they put them up there and they play a little slideshow with a Cya Real Soon song, and they all do like this little dance, and then we all say bye to them. And it was just like really well put together. I really enjoyed it. And honestly, it wasn't like super crowded in here. A lot of people didn't show up to this. I thought it was gonna be impossible to get a spot, but we actually had a pretty good view of it. So
I do want to say that it was pretty unique that they have the Sail Away party song, Sailing Away, and they do it in like a, what's that word? A reprised version of it for this finale. So it's beautiful. Makes me sad that it's the end.
yeah.
But it was nice to see them for one last time, because I always felt like Disney Cruise Line needed that one little thing to close out
Like
each
to
sailing.
say goodbye.
And then that was really nice.
Yeah, so now that they're able to do it again, I'm very happy that we didn't skip it. Don't skip it, you guys. It's just beautiful.
It's the perfect bookend to a cruise.
Also, they have confetti.
Anyways,
We gotta finish packing because our luggage was supposed to be out like, I don't know, it's already supposed to be out and it's not even packed yet, so
we gotta go finish up packing. So we'll check out. We'll be back for the rest of the day tomorrow. Tomorrow's disembarkation day, the sad day, and we will join you again tomorrow morning. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Alrighty, it's the next morning already. I can't believe it's already here. It's unbelievable how fast things go. We are gonna not say goodbye to the cabin because Dory's still sleeping, which is fine. We need to get breakfast though. We have a long day of travel ahead of us. So we're gonna head up to Cabanas. We tried to make it to the main dining room, but we're a little too late for that, so kind of how it goes. Cabanas is closed.
Hi. We came like literally 5 minutes before closing. Breakfast on Disney cruises are my favorite because they're always so accommodating to our allergies. It's the only time I really get donuts, muffins, waffles, all the stuff like that. We have not come this entire trip for fun stuff for breakfast, but we did get today donuts and muffins, which I'm so excited about. Let's go ahead and give them a try, even though I know how both of them taste. Those are so good. For being allergy friendly, that is. And then a muffin, chocolate muffin nonetheless. It literally tastes like hot chocolate. This is so good.
The last 4 times we saw Miami, we were super, super happy and excited. Now, I don't really like seeing it at all. Look at them, already getting ready for the next sail away. One cruise to the next, but for us, it's one cruise to home.
Can we see the sail away party?
I wish, but no. It's getting to time where we have to start heading off for the ship, but we just want to take one last look at the atrium because it's so beautiful. I wish we spent more time in here, but we actually spent a lot of time in here, so I don't know why I say we wish we spent more time. I wish we just had more time on board the Dream in general. I feel like given that we had Castaway Cay, which tired us out really big, because that was our first time there, so we tried to go and do as much as we could. Then we did Marvel Day at Sea, which is a full day, all day event. Then we had Cozumel with Pirate Night at the end. And so there was just like
basically
3
had
days
3
of,
packed.
it was just nothing. No chance to explore the ship and enjoy it. By the time yesterday came around, we were so exhausted.
And there were so many other things to do.
So it's kind of unfortunate how the way this ship played out. I think Marvel Day at Sea, 5 days is not enough, especially if you want to enjoy the ports.
I'll say that for Star Wars Day at Sea last year, it was a 7-night.
Yeah.
And it was much better. By the time we were done with it, we were like, we are done.
Yeah, we were ready to go home.
Because
there's more time to explore and enjoy it.
We got to see everything we wanted to see and enjoy a full Star Wars Day at Sea. This felt like 4-night with just kind of a bonus day that doesn't really count.
It's like a void or like a black hole that it like happened, but like what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, still great. It was fantastic. We had so much fun on the entire trip, but like, yeah, it
wasn't long
enough time. I feel like we got
you guys
more
probably
done.
Think we're crazy.
I feel like we got more done on the 3-night when we had MSC and the Sea Day than today this cruise. But hey, it is what it is. I guess that just means we gotta come back, right?
Yes, please.
Couldn't touch it. Disney Dream, we'll see you again real soon. Hopefully one day soon, but you never know. Also, this ramp is like kind of weird. Keeps elevating and lowering and I keep tripping over it. It's time to grab our luggage and head through customs. the fun part of the trip. Okay, well, like I said, we were gonna do luggage and customs, but apparently we're just gonna sit here waiting for a half an hour because customs wants to take their sweet time.
We've literally moved at maybe 100 feet,
And the line is just growing behind us.
yeah.
So like glad
It's
that
already
we
10 o'clock.
yeah, glad that we got off when we did, but also not really because then we would just
Because
be
I'd rather just sit on the ship and then get off when all this is clear.
Welcome back to Miami! Good morning, good morning, good morning.
He's singing her theme song.
So we made it out. We're on really slanted ground, so it's kind of
Why
hard to
did they
navigate.
slam this? This is awful.
But we have Disney transfers, so we're gonna try and get out of here. And also, they did hand check all the customs. There was no real explanation. I guess Disney just does hand check, and they don't actually do the facial recognition. Anyways, to the bus. We made it on the bus. Thankfully, they still take transfers up until 10 o'clock. I think it just depends. I mean, I think they know, obviously.
Yeah.
If there's a backup in customs like today, they're not going to try and rush you, but they didn't want to
They
make sure.
understand. They're not gonna, Disney's one of those places where they're not going to leave you behind.
Well, all the cruise lines are I think, very understanding of that. Yeah,
Like,
they know customs is not, that's
Yeah.
not their control, so they understand that there's going to be delays. Happens all the time.
So luckily we got on the bus. I don't know. I just want to at least get on another cruise ship. If we can't stay on Disney, I just want to go somewhere else. But we can't. This trip is over. Although it was a 17-night cruise because it was so many cruises, I'm so ready to do more.
So we've made it into the airport. I just want to say that there is a little check-in area for American Airlines, not American, well, it's for American Airlines, but it's for all the cruise transfers. So all the cruise transfers end up in the same bus area, and it's all right there for a check-in, so you don't have to go upstairs. You just
Right there.
check in right there, and
So
they'll
it's
take your
pretty
luggage. So
convenient.
it was nice and convenient. They do ask for additional gratuities, which I don't think I've noticed at any other gate check-in before in my life. So maybe it's just because that's an extra service that you don't normally get unless you do a
Yeah.
cruise transfer. So that's really cool. Anyways, we have a few hours, so we're gonna be hanging out in the airport for the next however long,
Like literally 5
thinking
hours.
and planning for our next cruise vacation, which who knows what it's gonna be, but
It's gonna be something good.
I hope it's something good. We'll see. We haven't decided yet.
If it's a cruise, it's good.
Yeah, if it's a cruise, it's fantastic. As we found out, all 4 of our adventures have been phenomenal. I hope that you've joined us for our entire Miami series, which is like from all the way on Celebrity Summit through Freedom of the Seas to MSC Divina, all the way to this series, which is the Disney Dream.
And if you haven't, go back and watch them. It's never too
Go
late.
back and check out the old. Start from the beginning. When we get to Miami and board Celebrity Summit, check out that video. One last time. It's not a goodbye, but just a see you real soon.